and you'll never get it out. No matter how many times you bend it over and bang it, it just doesn't work. So I'm going to line that. Run, Paddy, run! Paddy's too tall to fit in the shop.
Hello!
And he hasn't got his hat on either.
Oh,
Oh no, we forgot his hat. It's okay, come back, come back. So, as you can tell from the apparel, maybe not the apron, but definitely the shirt and the hat, it's St Paddy's Day.
St Paddy's Day tomorrow.
So we decided that, since I cook all the time, we would bring you into our lovely kitchen.
It's only taken 3 months to finally convince her to do what she does best and bake.
So we're going to make Guinness and Baileys Fudge.
Right, I'm going to go control the camera. You won't see much of me.
Bye. So, I'll talk you through the equipment that you'll need. Basically, a double boiler, which consists of a pan and a heat-proof bowl. Make sure it's heat-proof or it will explode if it gets too hot. I'm going to put mine on now, while I'm not set the lights on fire.
Yeah, you move too fast.
Got what back?
You move too fast, I didn't keep up.
I'm going to put my double boiler on. This is the first time we've done a video where we've had to move, so forgive the technical difficulties.
This is a test to see if we can actually get away with it.
I'm just going to let that warm up. You'll also need an 8x8 inch pan,
yep,
which I'm going to line with some greaseproof paper because otherwise it sticks like a bugger and you'll never get it out. No matter how many times you bend it over and bang it, it just doesn't work. So I'm going to line that. This is not an exact art and will probably look really messy, but you'll get the picture. Yes, I do cook far too much and own industrial size everything.
Yeah,
you can tell
including an industrial size icing sugar. I've just realised I've got the ingredients out here, you might want them.
I'm just getting set up, don't worry. I've forgotten, I can't cook without ingredients. I'm lining my tin first because I'm being prepared. So this is just greaseproof paper. Generally what you do is you measure a square and then fold it in. I'm lazy and do it the easy way, so I'm just going to literally bend it into the tin and I'm going to snip the corners just to make it work a little bit better. Pop that up. So I'm just going to snip the corners because it's easier. Got my concentrated there, haven't I?
I've noticed.
Suddenly Joe gets really serious. You're not used to seeing serious side of me,
No.
Told you, it's a very inexact art. You don't have to do perfect, it doesn't matter.
As long as it tastes good at the end.
It's just to stop it sticking to your pan. I'm just going to whack some of that off. Concentrate your face, I can feel my lip going in. I'm like, I bet I look really attractive.
You do.
You're meant to be nice to me.
That was me being nice.
That was you being nice. Yeah, see, this is what I have to put up with. Snip it off. For some strange reason, this greaseproof paper has a habit of sticking, so I'm just going to spray it with a little bit more. Not too much because it'll make your fudge greasy, but just a tiny bit of this because it's sticky. Get rid of our rubbish! Right, so that's my tin prepped. It's messy, told you it was messy, doesn't matter, it's literally just to stop your fudge from sticking to your pan. Right, next step. We need to make the Guinness Layer first, because if we make the white layer first, then it'll be the wrong way around. That was really logical. So, to make your Guinness Layer, you need 500 grams of dark chocolate. I am aware there's only 400 grams here, but I have some sneaking away in the corner over there. I'm coming back, don't worry. So I'm just going to measure out with my trusty filthy scales.
Got to stay on scales.
Sorry, this is because they get used so much. It's going to measure out an extra 100 grams. If there is 100 grams in here, it should be just about. Huge chef's treats for later. So break the rest of this up.
Seen what she's doing to the gas. You can tell this is a home kitchen, not some professional set.
It's real life, getting real life in this kitchen. I can't remember how much Guinness I need to put in the recipe. I've forgotten. I think it was half. I can't remember.
Do you want me to get your phone?
Please. See, like every chef, I've forgotten the recipe. It's rubbish, isn't it? Never make a pro. It's a good job. I only cook at home.
I don't have to turn your phone on.
I'll do it now. I've forgotten. I'm going to turn that right down because it's warm now. I'm just going to have a quick look and see. 2 seconds. How much Guinness we need to go in the recipe. So this is from berries.com. It's an American website that I found that had this lovely recipe for fudge.
Cheats recipe for fudge.
Cheats recipe for fudge. It's half a cup, I thought it was. But I only need to put a third into the double boiler. So basically a splash. Right, hang on, I've still got another bag of chocolate to break up. The only way to break chocolate.
She complains about me and I have that to worry about.
The best way to break chocolate, especially when it's this hard. See? Perfect. Right, so let's have a chocolate. Along with that, we need a third of a cup of good old Guinness. This is Guinness Extra Stout. You can get Guinness in cans, you can get Guinness Original. Don't think it matters as long as it's got the Guinness taste. Swear I can't find that. It smells like Paddy.
Cheers.
Paddy's favourite drinks used to be Guinness, it's not anymore. So we're going to need half a cup altogether, but I only need to put a third of a cup in to start with, so I'm going to guess. It's frothy though, if you can't see that.
They can see that.
Do you want the rest of the bottle of Guinness?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I do.
You don't waste good beer.
I can't tell what's head and what's not.
That Lou.
Guess that's a third of a cup. It's lunch here. So we've got chocolate and Guinness in there so far. We're also going to add half a cup. You didn't look like you enjoyed that swig of Guinness there. Half a cup of condensed milk.
Don't normally drink it directly from the bottle.
That's nice. I can't open a tin. Condensed milk is one of my all-time favourite things. I could actually sit and eat it with a spoon.
That's because you're not normal.
I know. I love this stuff. I used to buy it and dip biscuits in it. That's why I was so bloody fat. No, can't get in the tin. Right, so it's half a cup and a little bit for me. Heaven. Can't use them. Have I got some more cups? Good question. Right, I'm going to have to dump that Guinness in a cup. So you can tell I'm a humbug. I lick my fingers at the same time. I need half a cup of condensed milk. So I bought 2 tins of condensed milk to make this, but I think I'll probably get away with 1. Which is good because it means I have some in the cupboard for when I feel like making something else. Gonna get my handy spatula.
That is bizarre.
What
Spatula.
is
Your
my
little.
spatula?
Yeah.
My finger.
Yeah. Why is it a finger?
Because it is. And then this is the easiest recipe in the world because I'm literally going to chuck this on top of this double boiler and let it melt. Don't burn yourself and make sure that the water doesn't touch the bottom of your bowl, otherwise it will burn. Blip, 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 blip. I don't know how long this is going to take. Hopefully not too long. If it does, then we'll have to do a jump cut.
Oh, there will be a jump cut.
There'll be a jump cut. I'm just melting my chocolate, hopefully. So much chocolate. So the white layer to go on top is going to be Baileys, condensed milk, and white chocolate. Baileys. Same quantities, so it's half a cup of Baileys, half a cup of condensed milk, and 500 grams of chocolate. We're going to do exactly the same thing, but obviously I've got to let this layer set first.
Yeah, so we're going to melt that down, cut back to see what it looks like when it's melted, and then put it in the fridge, and then we'll come back once it's set.
So this is now melted. It's nice and thick.
You want to show it closer to the camera?
Shiny. I'll bring it over. I can't tell where the shot is, but there you go.
There it's in the shot.
That's nice and thick. So what I need to do now is just add the rest of the Guinness to it. Take it off the double boiler. I'm going to add the rest of the Guinness, which isn't a lot. It's only like a gobful. Half a gobful if you've had it. Oh, bugger out. That's it. It's looking good. Make sure I've got all the lumps melted. Makes a lovely noise. I don't know if you can hear that on camera.
Probably.
I'm going to add what's left of my Guinness. Better go right now that I've added all the rest of that. I feel like I need to use a whisk.
Then use one.
That's how it's going with this spatula. Got all quiet, concentrating. It's unlike me, isn't it?
Yep.
I can't shut up.
No, you do have a habit of making noise at all times.
True. Be boring without me. Right, so that's now all incorporated. It's looking nice and glossy. I'll show you. It's looking nice and glossy and lovely. I want to stick my finger in and taste it. See what it tastes like. That's going to be well nice.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to pour it into, it's not too hot. I'm going to pour it into the tray, tin, lined tin. Don't forget to line it, probably it'll stick. And I've just put my finger in the middle of all that. What a shame. That was a big mistake, not. So I'm going to pour it all in, make sure you get it all out, otherwise you'll be too tempted to eat it with a spoon. Or I am anyway. And then once it's all in there, I'm just going to even it out, and then that's going to go and sit in the fridge, and then we'll be ready to do the white chocolate layer, and we'll see you then. Bye.
Yay, bye.
Right, so my first half, my bottom layer, is now more or less set. Still got a little bit of a bounce, but it's got enough, set enough for me to be able to do a second layer. So I'm going to repeat the process, but with white chocolate and Baileys.
White chocolate.
Yummy.
Milky bars.
Yeah, so I'm just going to set this on fire, as you do. Let that warm up. Took our bowl on there because I ain't got any measuring to do this time, because I know that I've got just about enough chocolate. Slightly under with chocolate measurement, but it doesn't really matter. We might even be more under if I eat a bit as it goes in the pan. How is this milky bar? Just jumped in. I was just checking that it wasn't poisonous. I'm out the packet. This is the problem with baking, you just want to eat it all on the way in. Especially when you buy nice ingredients.
Yeah, quality does make a difference.
So this isn't not the cheapest recipe in the world, you've probably figured out. It's probably cost us the best part of £8 in chocolate.
Yeah, but only because we bought Milky Bars. If you got you went to one of the main supermarkets and got cooking white chocolate and cooking dark chocolate.
Cheap, just like the cheap supermarket's own brands, about 30 pence a bar. Obviously we bought Milky Bar, and we've got real Baileys and everything else.
Yeah, the Baileys is probably a bit, but then most people have that knocking around somewhere anyway.
Well, I don't know if we're most people, but we have most alcohol knocking around somewhere in our house. Including banana liqueurs, strangely enough.
Oh, we need to make something with a banana liqueur.
Ooh. Sorry, I don't know what happened with that random noise there. Right, so that's my chocolate in. I want half a cup of condensed milk, which I'm hoping that's about perfect. Yeah, so basically, don't bother measuring. I've measured for you. 1 tin is a full cup, so half a tin in your first batch, half a tin in your second batch, and it's perfect. Look at that yummy goodness. And then it's half a cup of Baileys, and you just do what you did last time where you just put a bit of it in first. Hope it's half a cup of Baileys left. I use this for making fudge with at Christmas, so we'll see what's left. Yeah, it's half a cup. And a bit left for me later. So I'm just going to let it melt again over a double boil. I'm going to turn that down because it's going to get mega hot. Right, so that's nice and melted. It's really thick compared to the dark chocolate one. I'm going to bring it over and show you. It's nice and thick. It's real thick. It looks like fudge already.
Lean it down a bit.
So I now need to add the rest of the Baileys and then whip the buggery out of it, and then it's going to go on top of. Move that out your way so you can see. Add the rest of the Baileys. Oh, yummy. I'm going to whip it in. Smells amazing. It's hot. It looks like it's going to curdle to start with, but I'm sure it'll mix in. Whoop! You can't leave that. Oops. It's good for your arms, you get nice big muscles. Paddy's actually wetting himself behind the camera at me and my noises. He gives you big muscles though. There you go, it's getting all like nice and mixed in now. So I'm going to get my dark chocolate fudge out of the fridge, and I'm going to put this on the top. Hopefully it's not too hot. It won't melt the underneath layer, but we'll find out when we tip it out later. Oh, it's got to be tried. That's my set layer, and I'm going to pour this one on top. Can you see that?
Just about.
It looks immense. So, the recipe actually says that you're meant to put chopped nuts on top of this, but we're not going to bother because we think it might taint the flavour. And it looks amazing all on its own. Plus, Paddy doesn't really do nuts.
To be fair, I don't see the point of the almonds that it suggests. Or was it walnuts?
It suggests mixed chopped nuts, but we're just not going to bother.
I mean, I can understand for texture, but I can't see how it'd add anything to the flavour. Because you've got a really strong Guinness flavour and
I think it is just
a creamy Baileys flavour. Adding anything more to that? Hang on.
There you go.
Yep.
So it's going to go in the fridge, and we'll come back when it's all done. Right, so the fudge has been in the fridge for, I reckon, about 3 hours. And it's still kind of a little bit soft, but I think it's probably as hard as it's going to get because it was made with condensed milk and not actually boiling sugar. So I'm going to take it out. I'm going to use a hot knife to slice it because I think I'll get a cleaner slice. We'll see. This is the bit where it could all go crazy. So this is why you need to. It's why you need to line your tin because you'd never have got that out otherwise. Let's pull it down and see what it looks like. Ooh, we've got a nice...
Hang on. Yep.
Yeah. We've got a nice... You can see the difference in the two layers. You can see my dodgy lining of my tin going wronger. Doesn't really matter because we're going to cut that off anyway. But it's looking good so far. So let's hope when we stick a knife through it. Oh look, there's a little bit on the edge there. It's asking me to eat it. Tasty. So I'm going to dip my knife in some hot water. Doesn't go all the way in, but it'll be hot enough. And I'm just going to do a clean slice. Straight through. See the benefit of a hot knife, you've got a nice clean line now.
Yep. Do another one and I'll zoom in on it so they can see properly.
So I'm going to dip that again. Give it a quick wipe. And hopefully get a nice clean. Maybe not. It's very, 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 very sticky fudge.
Yep.
But that's because we've made it with condensed milk. So we'll give it a slice. Depending on if you're a pig or not, and I am generally, I'm going to go for nice big chunky bits, but you can obviously make them as big or as small as you like. You could have a little petite slice to make it look pretty, but they look pretty cool. I think everyone has to admit that. Let's get a plate, stick some on a plate. In fact, let's have a nice vintage bowl.
Yeah.
Stick it in there.
Oh, we'll cut this up and then come back and then do your tasting.
Yeah. Right, so we've got a few bits in the bowl.
Yes.
Got my taste tester. Try a bit, see what you think.
That's really good.
It's very soft.
It's a proper soft fudge, but a combination of Baileys and Guinness. And dark chocolate and white chocolate. Really, really, really works nicely.
It's very rich there.
I mean,
Cut small slices, I wouldn't cut big ones, you wouldn't be able to eat it.
no,
It's too rich.
it needs to be small chunks. We may have to redo it with a proper fudge recipe rather than a condensed milk. So, the condensed milk recipe is the quick cheats recipe to make a fudge. Joe knows how to make proper fudge.
Basically, you make a sugar syrup first, but it's all.
We'll do a
dependent.
proper fudge recipe at some point.
But anyway, it works. It's yummy. Happy St Paddy's Day.
Yeah.
You can go get pissed and eat fudge.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Ring.